This is the story of a woman who was beautiful and charming, one of those girls born as though fate had blundered over her into a family of artisans. She had no portion, no expectations, no means of getting known, being understood, being loved, or married by a man of wealth and distinction. And so she let herself be married off to a little man in education. She dreamed of one day being able to be a part of high society, and she knew that her husband would never be able to provide that life for her. Days would pass as she imagined herself as a marvelous, gleaming woman. She had longed so eagerly to charm, to be desired, to be wildly attractive and sought after. One evening, her husband came with an envelope in his hand. "Here's something for you," he said. The note read, "We request the pleasure of the company of Mr. and Mrs. Louise on the evening of Monday, January 18th. She knew what this meant. What would she wear? She was an average woman with impossible dreams. These thoughts began to overwhelm her, and she started to run. "What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you?" He called after her. Nothing. The day of the party arrived. In agreement with her husband, she decided to go. Wearing her white dress and her favorite necklace that she always wears, she was naturally the prettiest woman present. Elegant, graceful, smiling, and quite above herself with happiness. She danced, madly, ecstatically, drunk with pleasure, with no thought for anything, in the triumph of her beauty, in pride of her success, in a cloud of happiness made upon this universal homage and admiration of the desires she had aroused, of the completeness of a victory she held so dear to her feminine heart. She left about 4 o'clock in the morning. She walked down by the shore, desperate and shivering, basking in her glory into endless water, proud of her achievement. As she stared, she reached up to feel the necklace she had on all night. Indeed, it's gone. She went all over the ground she just walked. She went back to the place she danced. She couldn't find it anywhere. It's gone. The next few minutes turned into hours, hours into days, and days into what becomes years. 3 years. She begins to lose all the grace, elegance, and sweet nature that she once was. The charming woman we once knew has come to know the ghastly life of abject poverty. She has become like all the other strong, hard, coarse women of poor households. Her hair was badly done, her skirt awry, her hands dirty. 2 tears run slowly down the corners of her eyes toward the corners of her mouth. This obsession to find this lavish and extravagant necklace, which was an heirloom of her great-grandmother's, was all that kept her believing that she could be more than just an average woman. As a result, she began to lose her mind to find it. Finding it was more important than anything else in her life. Then, one day, she saw a woman walking by with a necklace hanging in her hand, very similar to the one our woman had lost. "Hey! That's my necklace!" "What? This?" "Yes, it's mine. I've lost everything to find that." What did you lose? My job, my family, my husband, and I was about to take my life. What for? This necklace isn't worth 10 quid. Didn't you know? It's a fake.